Hey guys, how's it going? The British Gamer HD, and welcome to a quick update video for you guys of sorts. I've been AFYT, shall we say, for a couple of weeks now, and this is just going to explain why and what's been going on and what's to come and everything, you know, just in general. So I've got a couple of things written down in my trusty notepad. I can't speak today. So I've got a couple of things to talk about. But let's get straight into this. So I've got a first on why I haven't been uploading. Basically, college has been majorly on the edge now. I've got about, I think it's 3 weeks left of college. 3 weeks after, no, it's 2 weeks after half term. I can't remember if either half term's next week or the week after. I honestly can't remember. I think it might be next week actually. But yeah, so that's nearly done. So basically I've got all my final assignments coming in. I actually had a performance as well last week. For all of you who don't know, I do acting at college. So I was in a performance last week. So I was at college pretty much all week with rehearsals, and I've had to get the work done for it. I've got an evaluation to do for it. I've got a lot to do for college. So videos have had to stop. I've had some other stuff going on as well. That's all going to be sorted very soon though. So everything's going to be good and dandy in just over a month. I think about give it about 2 months and everything should be back and ready to go again, perfect again. But yeah, that's basically the main reason why I've uploaded. I've got a couple of other things I'd like to talk about. Moving on to the next thing, I've just put new way to record. Basically, as you guys know, we are still on Dead Island, which was our first ever series that we started on here, and basically we're up to episode 31. Videos, we're up to, yes, episode 31 was my last video I uploaded, which was 2 weeks ago. Holy shit, that was 2 weeks ago. Which is episode 31. That was our, like, we needed, it's just, no. We are still on the series, and it's going to be a little while longer yet. But there's going to be a new way that I want to record videos. PC games like Skyrim, Dead Island, any PS2 games like Time Splitters. I'll get into Time Splitters and that lot into a minute. But stuff like that, stuff I can play on the computer, and I'm playing PC using like Steam or something to play it. I'm going to still be using Deck Story, but before, like with a Dead Island, I'd press record the episode, stop recording, and edit and whatnot I need to. Now I'm going to press record, play for as ever long as I want, and then stop recording, and then split it into different parts. It won't have an intro and outro. It will basically just get straight into the video and carry on straight from where we left off, so you guys aren't sitting there listening to me going, hey guys, how's it going, blah 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 blah, blah, talking at the beginning. We get straight into the video. And how this came along was Nappy's gaming channel. For you guys know, Nappy the Great, or the King Nappy, his gaming channel. I was watching his Titan Souls Let's Play, and basically what he was doing is he was streaming on Twitch, and I'll get more into that as well later. He was streaming on Twitch, and basically with Twitch, when you stream, you can look at your past broadcasts, and what you can do is you can get a section of it and process it straight to YouTube. What you would do is you process it to YouTube, then you download your own video off of YouTube using an MP4 converter, stick it into Vegas or whatever software you use to edit it, and then render it and re-upload it. Or you can just put it straight on if you don't want the fades or any added extra stuff into it. You can just literally do it in parts. But what this does for me is it means that I can get videos done. I can get so many videos done, and all I have to do is split it up. And it also means I can do a bit more for you guys when it comes to length. It means that I can split it in between. I want to do 15 and 20 minute episodes for stuff like Dead Island, which is just a game. Stuff like Time Splitters, which is like a level. Like the last Time Splitters we did on the screen now was Notre Dame. That's just a level. So with that, I'll still be using Deck Story, but I'll press record at the beginning and stop recording at the end. Episode based like levels, like with Time Splitters, there'll be a certain amount that I'll do. Other mission games like that, we'll do that. But I've also got a couple of things that we can look into, guys. Anything else? Oh yeah. That's the PC games. PS3 and PS4 games like Ratchet and Clank, which I want to start soon again because we did the first episode. I may get rid of it and redo it the first episode again because the audio is out of sync, and I honestly don't mind doing it again with the new way I'm doing it. The new way I'm going to do it involves the Twitch method that I mentioned earlier. Basically, if I get up the game catcher, at the moment there's no signal because my PS4 isn't turned on, but basically with this it will be connected to the PS3 using my HD splitter and stuff that I can do like I did before. Basically before I was having audio issues with the headset and I could hear myself talking back and the audio was out of place and everything. Basically what I do now is I will plug my headphones, my ones I use to music on my phone, which are in my bag, which is over there. Basically I plug them into the telly, I listen to the game through them, I record using my Blue Snowball, which will be plugged into my PC, and I stream straight to Twitch. And that means I can play Ratchet and Clank for as long as I want. Hopefully the audio will be good. I'm gonna get a couple of guys. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter because when I do it, obviously I'll be streaming. So if you guys want to watch it, you can, and then it'll be uploaded to YouTube. But say if you guys missed the stream, it will still be uploaded to YouTube. But what I want is I want a couple of you guys to check out the stream, make sure all the audios and stuff. So I will probably be tweeting out saying that I'm about to go live and stuff, just to make sure the audio's alright. But I did it with The Last of Us about two weeks ago, and the only problem is that I was using my webcam microphone to record the audio into the Blue microphone because the tutorial I watched on YouTube said to plug my Blue microphone into my PS4, and you're only really meant to do that. Well, you're not really actually. I thought he was doing something like a co-op or something. Like if you're playing like Call of Duty and stuff, people can't hear you. But if there's a microphone plugged into your, what's it called? If there's a headphone plugged into your TV, I'm forgetting what I'm doing. You should. If there's a microphone in your headphones, that's what I'm trying to say. Like when you talk on the phone and you can talk into your headset. Mine doesn't have that, unfortunately. But what I can do with mine, with the PS4, you actually get, I think it's down there somewhere around with my PS3. Basically, you just plug it into the controller. If my PS4 controller's on the floor, because I'm unresponsible like that. Basically, with the PS4 controller, all you do is down the bottom, there's a thing, and you literally plug the headphone into there, and you just stick it in your ear, and you'll be able to hear the game, and you'll be able to talk through it, because basically you'll be able to talk through the PS4 controller. So if we ever do like a co-op of some sort on the PS4, like we play some Call of Duty, or just crap me mic then, I'm sorry. If we play some Call of Duty or anything like that, there is no problem with the audio. And the only way to get audio like that is actually to stream on Twitch, or as far as I know. Actually recording with the Elgato, you need to go into the system settings and enable stuff, and we couldn't find out how to do that. But yeah, they're the new ways to record, so I'm going to close down Game Catcher now because I don't need that no more. Revamping channel, that should say, not revamp. It says revamp thumbnails, new thumbnails, border on video. Basically, guys, what you see on the screen now, like, you got your Dead Island thumbnail, you got your time splitters I'm keeping. I love that thumbnail, it's actually one of my favourite things I've done. Skyrim I'm keeping because Mousy did that for me and I love it. Dead Island and SSX, I think I've got some ideas in my head for new thumbnails for them. Wrestling with Daniel, the reason that we've had 2 pay-per-views since WrestleMania, we've had Extreme Rules and Payback last night, and I didn't watch either of them, and I didn't get in touch with Daniel because my subscription, like, I had to cancel my subscription to WWE for a while because there was some problems with my card. So I had to cancel it, and I didn't actually get it back up in time for the new ones. I actually have got it back now, and I actually watched Payback this morning. I didn't watch all of it. I skipped through, like, to see the winners and stuff and how they ended. But I think I'm going to get in touch with him, and the next one might be Extreme Rule, not Extreme Rules, Elimination Chamber, which is the next one. I'm actually really looking forward to that pay-per-view. But yes, I want to change up the SSX tricky thumbnails. I've got some ideas in my head of what I want to do. I've also got an idea in my head of what I want the new Dead Island thumbnail to look like. I will do them all, and I will change them all on the channel, but you'll see them slowly and surely. What else have we got in here? I might get rid of that Elgato test video. Oh, and I didn't put my phone on vibrate. That's actually Jake. who I will mention in a minute because he's just explained something to me, which actually I need to do as well, what he has done. So basically, yes, so Dead Island, like if we go all the way back 9 months ago, we started Dead Island 9 months ago and we still haven't finished it. That's how bad it's got. Going back, going back to the way to record. You know, I said earlier about just recording all the way through. Actually, I can show you guys something real quick. That's in a minute. Basically, upcoming. This is what I used to do with recordings. I used to be like, so in theory, my next video would have been Time Splitters. Then I'd have gone Skyrim, Dead Island, Time Splitters, blah 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 blah. That's gonna change right now. This is I'm just gonna put Mon, Jew, Wed, Thursday, Fry, Sat, Sun. Okay, so I'm actually a really slow typer. I'm really sorry. It's gonna take forever. Oh, for fuck's sake! I've deleted Friday. Yeah, so this is gonna change. And when I mean that this is going to change, I mean as in we're going to stop doing 3 series at once. And it's going to be, it's kind of hard to explain, and my hair's fucked up. Basically, we are just going to go to, for the moment, so for the moment, we're going to move these down. I'm going to do a main. Oh, I can't even spell main. We're going to do a main and a secondary series. At the moment, our main is going to be Dead Island. Our second is going to be Time Splitters. Basically, 5 days a week, I want the main. I want the main. So, I think I did this earlier as Dead Island. I'm just Time Splitters. Dead Island. Dead Island. It's showing there's 7 days in a week, so it fucking puts me off. Saturday I said would be the secondary. And then Sunday would again be Dead Island. So basically that would be, after the update video, that is what it's going to be until Dead Island finishes. When Dead Island finishes, the main will then become what was the second series. But to be honest, we may even finish Time Splitters around the same time as Dead Island, because Dead Island we're about halfway through, I'd say, or just over halfway through the jungle part, and then we've got to do all of the prison and then the end of the prison bit yet. So I'd say that's a good another possible. Actually, I don't. We probably will finish Dead Island just before Time Splitters. But I'm saying that Time Splitters is, because it's level based, it's only about 9 levels, and we've already done 3. So basically it will go Dead Island, Time Splitters. I think Dead Island will finish first, and then we'll have like Monday, Tuesday a thing, and then that Thursday I'm estimating or guesstimating around here will be the final Time Splitters, and then I'll have to change it again. What's going to be the second after Time Splitters? Skyrim. Because then it will go Time Splitters all the way Skyrim. After Skyrim, I think it's going to be my new series, which I haven't actually started recording yet. But that's just a thing for you guys there. So yeah. Right. What's next to talk about? So, new thumbnails to talk about. Borders for the videos. Now, this came... this wasn't an idea of mine. My friend Braden on Twitter, or at the Zyrophobia, his Twitter and channel will be down in the description. Make sure you go check him out. He's a good friend of mine. On some of his videos, he has like a border around the game. Now, I know a lot of people just want the game, and I mentioned borders before when we first started Dead Island. Did you guys want to see it? Not many people said yes. Not many people said no. We got about a mixed amount, and I thought just for this first series we'll just have a game. But now looking into it, I really like the idea. And if we open Photoshop, that's actually a thumbnail for Far Cry. I've got the stuff up for Bully. That's going to be the thumbnail. I don't know what else to do with that yet. I don't think that's finished yet. But that'll be like a screenshot every time, and I'll change the whatever. But this would be like the one for Bully. So the game would be in there, and you've got like the border around the outside. That border would, like the bit on the, I don't know why I'm like doing that to the screen, like the bit on the outside, like with the birds in the top left hand corner, that wouldn't change. This would stay the same, and all that would change was the game. Now, if you guys, I don't know about this, I don't know how much it's gonna work, but I'm just gonna test it out for a game very shortly. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for Borderlands yet. Oh, I just ruined whatever I was gonna talk about. Fuck's sake. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it for Time Splitters because we've already started. I'm not going to do it for Skyrim because we've already started. I'm not going to do Dead Island because we've already started. Only new series, I think, are going to have this. Just like the new series have had, or should I say the one new series, Time Splitters, has had the outro border. Now, this is the one I did for Far Cry because I do plan on doing Far Cry 3. Don't forget to like the video, follow me on Twitter, subscribe, and then the previous episode will be there in annotation. And the British Gamer, I like how Vast is pointing to it. I don't really know if I like that anymore, to be honest, and the British thing. I don't know if I like it anymore. And then there'd be some music in the background. It's just, it hasn't felt right with Time Splitters because the music has changed every time, because I've tried to do it like to the mission music. So if we actually go on Notre Dame and shut myself up, like at the end, like that's had the Notre Dame music in the background, and then Chicago was there, and I'm going to turn that down because that's quite loud, and then Chicago episode would be there. All I have to do is click on it and you can go Chicago previous episode. I don't know how much I like this yet. I used to do it. I did it on Super Elements for a while, and they last about, I say I want them to last about 15, 20, about 25 seconds each, and it's just an easy thing to put into the at the end of the video, and it just adds a little bit something instead of fading in, fading out, blah blah blah. But yeah, it's just a little thing to add, shall we say. So I've done that. I need a pen so I know what I've done. I've talked about that. Get rid of that. I've talked about the new way to record. Talked about that. Talked about that. New series. Blah. New series to come, shall I say. I'm going to get rid of that and get up these real quick. These are all the things I have planned. Dead Island, we're doing. Ratchet and Clank for the PS3, Far Cry 3 for the PS3, Tomb Raider for the PS3. I'm not... When the time comes, I may buy it for the PS4 and play it on the PS4. The Last of Us is for the PS4, and SSX is for the PS3. I've put SSX there because of Tricky, and I thought doing the next gen might be a good idea. Time Splitters 2, we're doing right now. Bully, you saw the GFX for it. I definitely plan on doing that. Def Jam, I did on Super Elements. That's a great game. I love it. It's one of my favourite games. Time Splitters Future Perfect. It's Time Splitters 3. It's after Time Splitters 2. It's like literally the straight after. I didn't want to do Time Splitters 2 then Time Splitters Future Perfect straight away. Have a bit of a break from it. And then Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, the World Tour Mode. That's probably the best golf game ever made. And you're probably thinking, oh, golf, what the fuck? It's actually a really good game. And I've actually really enjoyed it in the World Tour Mode. It's really good. Then we got Skyrim. We're doing. We got the Pokemon Generation Challenge. I promised you guys that came over from the Pokemon channel that we would have some sort of Pokemon. I'm still waiting for the GFX from Ben. I'm not rushing him because I know he's got exams and stuff, and he's getting a lot of stuff done. So I've said, take your time. I've already paid him for it. I won't just get it done when it is. I actually have. He's already made like the borders for each game. So like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 5.5. We're not doing Gen 6. Unfortunately, I don't have a capture card. And then the Pokemon Team Builder was something else I did on Super Elements that I thought I'd bring over to this one. The co-ops, like I said, WWE reviews with Daniel, we'll get that sorted. I'll talk to him and get all that done because I really enjoy doing WrestleMania with him and talking to him about it. And there's a new way I can record it as well because last time the face cams were a bit mucked up and the audio wasn't right. I think I'm going to use Camtasia next time and just record his, because his camera goes up on Skype. I can just record that, record my face, and then I can just put them together. Destiny with Jack, I still need to get in touch with that. Me and Jack tried to do plan that ages ago and we just haven't got around to doing it. But I need to talk to him about that. Like I said earlier, with the PS4 controller, it's easily done, and we'll just stream it. Borderlands, this is what I'm getting to. As I said, when my phone went off earlier, I said my friend Jake. My in real life, IRL life friend, college friend Jake, also has a YouTube channel and also is doing gaming videos, and we thought it would be a good idea to collaborate. So here we have Borderlands, Borderlands the pre-sequel, and then Borderlands 2. We're going to do them in order and such. And he sent me a message saying that he's just bought Borderlands the Handsome Collection for PS4. We're going to do Borderlands first on the PC. I actually bought it for him off G2A.com, and it was like fucking £4 for both of them. And I thought, fuck it, I'll buy it for him, we're going to play it. That we're going to get done sorted. I just need to get the GFX done and we'll start recording. I think I want to get that as the secondary during Skyrim. And then that will go to the main, because I know he'll want to record as much as possible, because I know that like during the summer it's going to be bang 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 videos. Also, I didn't mention why I uploaded work. Work's been really stressful lately, but I've been getting more money. I've actually got a lot more money on me lately. But yeah, they're all these series that I have planned for the moment. I keep burping, I think I'll get hiccups now. So if there's any games that you guys would like to see, PS3, PS4 might be a bit harder unless we have the game. Another one I want to add on to the possible mains is Shadow of Mordor, which I have down here, so I'm actually going to add that in somewhere. I don't know, I'm just going to put it in there under SSX. Oh yeah, by the way I've done it, that's fucking stupid. Shadow of Mordor, because I've been playing that again lately and that's really good. It's not actually mine, it's my dad's, but he's got stuff like Wolfenstein downstairs. He's got The Last of Us, Wolfenstein, we've got some UFC, he's got UFC, we've got Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I wanted to do a row prestige because like Advanced Warfare I'm really close to prestiging for the first time. I don't play it that much, but I want to do from like level 1 to like level 55 with like different people, like play with my dad, play with my uncle, and just do that and record it for you guys, or live stream it to Twitch and whatnot. And then, but I don't know about that yet. I'm not 100% sure, because obviously Call of Duty's quite a big franchise and stuff, and it's not really a gaming channel sort of thing, if you know what I mean. But yes, that's that. And secondary series, I've got games like PS2 games that I could try and play. Like we've got Bully I have for the PS2, so we can play it on the emulator. I also have it on PS3, like as in I bought it off the store on the PS3, so we can either stream it and do it that way, or we can use the emulator. The time before I used the emulator and there wasn't many problems with it. There was like a glitch every now and again or something, but that was nothing, and that was just an old game. We've got like Ready to Rumble, which I haven't played in donkeys. Destruction Derby, which when I put it into the emulator, it didn't work for some reason, I can't remember. We got Sims, we've got we got Fight Night Round 4, but that doesn't work on your emulator. We got some other games as well, but like games, if you want to recommend PS3, I've got loads of PS3 games. I've got Godfather 2, which I could do, which I actually did on Super Elements at one point. I've got Toy Story 3, which is actually a really good game. What other games would I? Rage. I never actually played that. Mini Ninjas. Oh, that's great. I love that. That's fucking awesome. I'm gonna put that in there actually, because I love that game, and I'd love to play that game again. Need for Speed's Most Wanted, good game. Ratchet and Clank Q-Force. I actually played that once. Tomb Raider. What else we got? We got Ratchet and Clank All for One. Civilization Revolution was actually one of the games that I tested when we were doing some tests for this. But I've been talking for a while now. I think I've been talking for about half an hour. But there's Jake's channel. It'll be linked in the description. Also, so will his Twitter. There's the bully stuff. I'm gonna sort that out in a sec. But possible Let's Plays. I've added some more games. I'm gonna save that, and we've got this, which I've explained. Any questions? Make sure to put them down in the comment section, and put down a comment or tweet at me. My Twitter will be in the description as well. All the links and everything for everything will be down in the description down below. But yeah, again, sorry I haven't been uploading recently, guys. Just give me time, get me time to sort everything out, and I will be back in full swing with a lot more ideas, a lot more GFX, and a lot more great stuff. But that is it for this update. Sorry it took so long. I was literally expecting to talk for about 5 minutes, and I've been talking for about half an hour. I've probably been talking for longer than that. I have no idea how long I've been talking for, but I've been babbling on about some load of shit. Yeah, as like I said, like Jake said about the Hanson Collection, the pre-sequel on Borderlands 2, I think we're going to do on PS4, because I think that, like, the graphics are refined and the DLCs and shit are in there, and that's good. I also want to get hold of Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm actually going to check how much I've got in my bank, and see if I can pick up a game or something just for the lols. But that is it for this update video, guys. Make sure to hit that like button down below. Go show me some support over on Twitter by dropping a follow. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!